Alright, so today on the Modern Defender, I'm going to be showing you how to throw knives, particularly the half rotation throw. It's a very powerful and consistent throwing method. So what ends up happening is you throw the blade, it's going to do a half rotation in the air and then stick in the board, okay? Like I said, you can get some really consistent throwing groups when you do that. There's a few other ways of throwing. There's the no spin with your finger on the back. I don't love that one. The one that I'm really proficient at is the half rotation. So that's the one I'm going to show you today. So again, you want to hold the blade like it's called a pinch grip. So I'm not wrapping my hand around it. I'm just pinching the sides. So that way when I release the blade, it's just going to slide right out of my hand and into the board. Okay? So it's all about the release. There's absolutely no wrist involved. This is all shoulder, some elbow, and you want the blade to slide right out of your hand, just right out. So it's sliding out. We're not flicking our wrist. We want our wrist to be straight, maybe locked forward a bit. Let me show you a couple throws right here. Okay, so again, I'm going to wind up over my head, very consistent wind up, straight into the board. And again, wind up. If you like the content here in the Modern Defender, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and leave a comment. Let's go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at what it means to be under-rotated or over-rotated. So first of all, let's take a look at this one. This one is nice and straight. It's right in there. It's really how you want the knife to hit the board. But this one here, this one's a slight under-rotation. That means the blade came out of my hand and it didn't have enough time to rotate all the way around. So if you notice, this blade stuck in kind of downward, okay? You can compensate for that by moving back a little bit, giving that blade just move back a few more inches, which is going to give the blade a little bit more time to rotate so that it will stick in. Now, on the flip side of that, you could also have an over-rotation where the blade is up. So you stuck it, maybe it's hitting this way, it's bouncing. That means you're too far away. Move in a little bit. That means the blade will have a little bit less time to rotate, which means, again, if you're over-rotating, which means you're too far away, you want to move in so that way it hits. And when the knife hits, you want it to hit just about straight, give or take an inch high or an inch low, that's fine. But once you start getting these leans, you can really fine-tune your targeting by just adjusting your distance. But all this comes down to being able to repeat that motion. The wind up over your head, the straight throw, and again, it's a slide. This blade slides out of my hand and into the board. There's absolutely no wrist. In fact, I always lock my wrist forward this way, okay? Wind up and just let the blade slide out. You want to release the blade right about the distance. So if I'm aiming high, I want to release the blade a little bit higher, have it slide out and come out that way. If I'm aiming lower, I want to release the blade a little bit lower and just have it slide right out and into the board. Again, adjust your distance to compensate for over-rotation or under-rotation. Let's throw a few more blades. Okay, so with moving forward and backwards to adjust for over-rotation or under-rotation, you can also adjust yourself left and right. So if you're having trouble hitting your target, you're hitting all around it, just move slightly in the direction that you need that knife to land, and that should help you with your targeting. Let's try it. I'm going to go left, I'm going to go right, and then I'm going to hit the center one, and for each one I'm going to move over a little bit to compensate for the direction of that balloon. Let's try the left one first. Okay. Moving over to the right so I can hit the right one. All right. And then I'm going to line up right in the middle so I can hit that middle one. Well, I hit it, just didn't pop it. Hey, let's get it on this one. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of The Modern Defender. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave me a comment. I'll see you next time on The Modern Defender. Stay safe out there, everybody.